Okay, this week I'm taking a different approach. I was asked earlier in the week if we could make in video a video about a juice bar, and a link was in there, the question, and I've had a good look at that, and I'm pretty sure we can be damn close to what they want. But they want $100 for their template, so I've made a version here. It's very similar, but it's not plagiarism, so there are some differences, but the concepts are pretty much the same. So I'm going to go through this scene by scene, and what I'm going to do is, in the more complex areas, show you how those things were done and just generally talk you through. So this is the first scene, and this scene is 4 seconds long. Okay, and here you can see, if we play the scene, we have 2 fades in of words. So it's Birmingham's Top Juice Bar here, and you'll notice that there are no spaces in there. If you get spaces, you don't get the correct centering alignment. The bar, so it's Birmingham's Top Juice Bar. Here we have a nice picture of an orange and a lemon squeezed into a bowl. That came from Jump Story. That's Jump Story, which is one of the many selections of libraries out there that you can go to. And then the name of the bar is called Juicer. There isn't anything named that in Birmingham, so hopefully we're not treading on anybody's toes. So let's play the scene one more time, and you can see that it's just dead simple, really. The animation is simply coming in and coming out straightforwardly. So if we go to the out, there's none. If we go to the in, there's none. So it's just appearing on the screen. If we go to the thing here, again, none, but in place, none, and out, none. And that's because I'm really just trying to keep it as simple as possible. So let's go to scene 2. Now on scene 2, we want to get over the message that we have fresh ingredients and that we mix up all sorts of things. So here we have always fresh ingredients and a selection of the kind of things you would expect. So you've got ginger, cucumber, celery, apple, lemon, and various other leaves and things. And again, if we play the scene, this is again really straightforward. We've got a zoom in on here, and the other just fades in gently. So if we go here, and here we've got, here's what people are saying about Juicer Bar. Okay, so here it comes in, and we get enough time to read it. Hence, this is 4 seconds, this is 3 seconds. So I'm allowing time because there's more text. It's a longer scene. And our 4th scene is where we tell people what we're saying. Now, if you play this scene, you'll notice that the top and bottom bars revolve in. See those? And what I'm going to show you is how to do that. And you simply need to go to text and more, and it's this one here. But you can see in more, there's loads of ready animated fairly nice boxes. So this is the one we used on here. So if we add it, we've got one in the middle, we'll make it a bit bigger, and then I'll show you how easy it is to change the words. So if we do the first one and we say this is the top line, you'll see there I've made my typical thing there. I wanted it all in capitals, and I've done the shift key for the first word. Oops, that should be a T, not an L. So this is the top line, and then if we press enter, you'll see that there. And again, all I've done here is use the handles to drag it to create a box that fills the gap that was available at the top and the bottom. So why is work for it highlighted? And how do you highlight? If you do screen, you can see it's highlighted, unhighlighted. Yeah. Now what that does for us is by highlighting it, we control the colours. So if we go here, we've got a text colour and we've got a highlight colour, and all I've done simply is get an orange colour, a bit stronger than that, and that's there. But you notice that if we go to colours, you can also change the box colour. So you could have a red box if you wanted. I've got a red already on there. Ooh. Colours, red box. I think actually I needed to change that one to give me the red box. But there you can see that you can have a red box of different colours by using the highlight, and if we play it now, you can see the revolving, and there's loads and loads of other pre-done effects here. And if you go back into social media credits, all those kind of things are there. So that's how easy it is to use text boxes to create a great effect. Okay, I've pre-populated this scene with 8 items of fruit and veg. You can see them here: apples, cherries, bananas, peppers, broccoli. Oh, my kids love broccoli, not. And the idea is that I'm going to flick between these items. Now, to show you how I added an item, I'm going to add a 9th item, and that 9th item is the carrot. And when you drop a image on, it asks you whether you want to replace or add as a layer. Now here I want a 9th layer sitting on a white background, and there is my bananas, funny looking bananas. There are my carrots, and now because they're placed centrally automatically, I can drag the corner and drag the corner up to match the others, and so all of my layers are the same size sitting on there. Now there's 2 little tasks I'm going to do before we do the animating bit. I'm going to change the name to say carrot, and I'm going to click on carrot here, go on edit, and I'm going to go to in place, and I'm going to remove the default zoom out or zoom in that you get, and that's because I really don't want them changing, because they're going to only be shown for 1/3 of a second. Now I've defaulted to 1/3 of a second, yeah, well in fact 0.34 hundredths of a second, and you can change this and make this as slow or as fast as you like. But in this example, you'll see that they're all going to 0.34 hundredths of a second. So if I go to my first one, you can see that currently it's 3.06 seconds, so 3 6/100ths. Now if I bring it down, you'll see that 0.34s is the lowest you can go and show the number. So that's the real, if I'm honest truth, the reason why I've changed them there. Now we've done one. When we do the others, if we just drag it across, you'll see it clicks to the same time to make life easy. So let's just get all 9 of our items there. So you might ask, why is it 3.06 seconds long? Well, if you multiply 34 by 9 and divide it by 100, it comes to 3.06, hence the scene timing. So I'm now going back to the bottom, and I'm going to go to orange, excuse me, go to orange, and you'll see it clicks automatically behind. And I'm going to do the same here, the same here. Just scroll up a bit so we see them all. And the last one doesn't quite fit, but I'm not going to worry about that. I obviously didn't do my maths too well. Anyway, so there we've got them there, and you think, well, what does that give us? And this is what it gives us. And you saw when we played the scene that some of them were slightly out of kilter and a little off the edge, but those things are easy to correct. So we're on to the next scene now. Okay, and this is my final scene where I give them some information, including a web address. Now, if I was doing this in real life, I'd probably put some address for the actual Druce bar in, but yeah, it's in your imagination, because there really isn't a Druce bar. So let's play this, and you'll see that it's got a degree of animation on. So let's break down and have a look at the animation. First of all, we've got a nice picture here of a juice mix with some pretty flowers on the top. And if we go and have a look, and we can look at the image animation here. And now we're using here one of the new animations, backflip from up, and you saw that it flipped from up, and on in place we've got nothing, and I want them to stay on the screen so there is no out on any of the items on here. So if we look at that, we'll see it flips down from above. Juicer, the name of the bar, up bar, the animation we've got on this is whole, and ooh, let's have a look. I've got a feeling of I've put actually text box animation here. That wasn't my intention, so I'm going to change that to none. And go here, and I want to add some animation here. And what should we have coming in here? Should we use one of the new effects? Let's bubbly it in from the right. Okay, and I'm making all of these animations 1.3 seconds. And if we check there, and here we've got slide from down, 1.3 seconds. And if we've got check the juicer, and we've got toss it in, which is one of the new abilities, and you'll notice every one of them was 1.3 seconds, so that we then have a couple of seconds, just shy of a couple of seconds of it stationary. So let's play it again. Please note there's no music on this video. I ran out of time to add that, but I will add it to it before I publish it. Bye.